All right, guys, buckle up because we're diving into something wild today. Back in 2024, a tech investor made a prediction that sounded ridiculous. He claimed AI girlfriends would become a billion-dollar business. At the time, most people laughed. Of course they did, because why would anyone choose a chatbot over a real relationship? Why would someone willingly date software? And why would teenage boys of all people be interested in that? Fast forward to 2026. The laughter has mostly stopped because something unexpected happened. The technology got better, much better, and young people started using it in ways almost nobody predicted. Not for homework, not for learning skills, not for guidance, for companionship, for emotional support, for friendship, and increasingly, for romance. Yes, you heard that right. A recent study found that 85% of boys between 12 and 16 have already talked to a chatbot. 1 in 5 knows somebody dating one. And more than a quarter say they actually prefer the attention they get from AI over real relationships. But here's the part that caught my attention. This might not be a story about technology at all. It might be a story about a different kind of loneliness and isolation, and that's a much bigger problem. The first generation being raised by conversational AI. Think about this. Millennials grew up with Google. Gen Z grew up with social media. Gen Alpha? They're growing up with something completely different, something that talks back. For the first time in human history, millions of teenagers have access to an entity that can answer every question instantly. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no waiting, no judgment, no embarrassment. Need relationship advice? Ask AI. Need emotional support? Ask AI. Need someone to talk to at 3 a.m.? Ask AI. According to recent surveys, chatbot use among teenagers has become remarkably common, with many using them daily. Think about how strange that is. For thousands of years, young people learned about relationships from friends, family, teachers, books, movies, and other humans. Now a growing number are learning from AI, not because anyone told them to, because it's convenient.
Longing for a late-night conversation? Remember the thrill of talking for hours? The feeling of someone wanting to know all about you? You deserve more than quiet evenings. You deserve passion, intrigue, and a non-judgmental ear. Nomi is the most emotionally intelligent AI, ready to explore whatever is on your mind and build a unique, intimate bond just between you two. Find the link in our comment section and let a new kind of conversation begin.
And convenience is incredibly powerful. History shows that whenever technology makes something easier, people usually choose easier. Two completely different reactions. What's fascinating is that public reaction isn't just divided. It's almost impossible to find middle ground. One side sees AI companions as a warning sign, a symptom of a loneliness epidemic, evidence that something is going wrong socially. Many online users argue that AI companions are simply exploiting vulnerable people who are already isolated. But then there's the other side, and their argument is surprisingly difficult to dismiss. They ask a simple question. If someone is already lonely, what exactly is AI replacing? One Reddit user put it bluntly, AI doesn't block their social life. Life already did. Another argued that people shame lonely users without offering real alternatives. And I believe that debate is probably the most important part of this entire story. Because maybe AI companions aren't causing loneliness. Maybe they're exposing how much loneliness already exists. The technology didn't create the wound. It simply revealed it. And that's a much more uncomfortable conversation. The puzzle nobody has solved yet. Let's jump forward 10 years, not 50, not 100, just 10. Imagine AI companions that remember every conversation, understand your emotions, recognize your face, speak naturally, and know exactly what to say when you're upset. That future isn't science fiction anymore. It's the direction things are already moving, which leads to a question nobody, not researchers, not parents, not tech companies, can answer with confidence. What happens when artificial relationships become easier than real ones? Because real relationships come with friction, misunderstandings, disagreements, rejection, compromise. AI can remove most of that. And that's exactly why it's attractive. Recent research on AI companion users shows a pattern emerging again and again. The same qualities that make AI companions comforting can also encourage stronger emotional attachment and dependence. The concern isn't that AI becomes human. The concern is that humans start preferring AI. Those are two very different futures.
Longing for a late night conversation? Remember the thrill of talking for hours? The feeling of someone wanting to know all about you? You deserve more than quiet evenings. You deserve passion, intrigue, and a non-judgmental ear. Nomi is the most emotionally intelligent AI, ready to explore whatever's on your mind and build a unique, intimate bond just between you two. Find the link in our comment section and let a new kind of conversation begin.
Maybe the real competition isn't dating. When people hear AI girlfriend, they immediately think the competition is human girlfriends. I don't think that's the real competition. The real competition might be discomfort. Think about it. AI removes embarrassment. AI removes uncertainty. AI removes awkward silences. AI removes rejection. And human growth has always required all four. That's what makes this story so fascinating. The technology isn't selling romance. It's selling an escape from risk. And for a generation already dealing with anxiety, loneliness, and social pressure, that's a powerful offer. The question isn't whether AI companions will continue growing. Every sign suggests they will. The question is whether future generations will still see value in the messy, unpredictable, frustrating process of building relationships with real people. Because the most important lessons in life rarely come from conversations that go perfectly. They come from the ones that don't. And if an entire generation starts avoiding those moments, we may discover that the biggest impact of AI wasn't making machines more human. It was making humans less willing to deal with humanity. So how far do you agree with this? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Also, let me know if you'd like me to make a separate video on AI companion platforms.